A web of deceit and evidence unveils dark secrets and chilling accusations.
Tupac and Biggie killed. We also know that he more than likely had his ex-wife killed right before she dropped all the juicy details of a book. Come on, guys. We know what Diddy's done. He got 4.5 years for raping and trafficking and all the other stuff. 4.5 years, guys. All right? They're going to make an example out of this kid, and rightfully so. Inquisitive P, what's up?
And this is because they are claiming some of this terabytes of discovery is CP that was on David's phone. Prosecution was really hitting with the judge, saying this is the second time that we thought that they would be ready for this preliminary hearing. We have witnesses and everybody canceling their schedules, and we are ready to go. They really felt like David's team is trying to prolong this now after their arguments in the beginning that they wanted this really fast, and we're putting the pressure on the prosecution. Beth Silverman did tell the judge that she is worried that they are going to try to push out this trial for 1 to 2 years. But the judge reassured her this is one thing that she is not going to have in her courtroom.
Now, listen, that happens. The judge can say whatever they want, but that happens. Typical trials like this. Well, here's the first thing that happens is David signs to waive his right to a speedy trial. I think at some point soon, he's going to be forced to do that unless he can get it together. Prosecution has got it together. I don't even think they care if they have all of it together. I think they have enough evidence to convict him, and they're playing a game. All right? They're playing a game.
The judge told the prosecution that you don't have to worry about them trying to push the trial further and further, because she is somebody that wants a speedy type of trial in her courtroom, and she's not going to let anybody keep pushing it, which was a very interesting argument, because we know that David's team also in the beginning said that he wants a speedy trial. But in my opinion, it seems like now that they are figuring out that there are 40 terabytes of discovery and possibly even more, they are honestly not ready like they were in the beginning, trying to hit the prosecution and say, let's go, we're ready. Now it seems like it's turning the other way around.
And I'm so here for that. And Elvin, I'm so glad that you know, because I was thinking all of that stuff today as I dug through it. David was completely just putting that out there for people that didn't know him and didn't know that he had a bunch of little girls that he was graping. Instead, he would say things like, oh, I like older white women. And not only that, Elvin, he also said he was asexual. All right. And then several times, you gotta be with me on this, Elvin. He flirts with any and every guy. There's guys that say, I love you. And they, that you're so cute. And he's like, why aren't we making out? He's bisexual. I don't even know how that's a question anymore. Neo's walking around free because he has key evidence. And the only reason I realize now that they arrested him in the way they did is because he is going to be a key witness in this case. All right. Let's continue. I don't know if you call that free, but okay.
David's team is making a valid point on why they're not ready for this preliminary hearing. They are saying we don't have all of the evidence to figure out basically how we are going to defend David. And after the judge agreed to push this preliminary hearing out even longer, some reporters in the room were saying that they caught David winking at his attorney before he was taken back to jail. As of right now, the new date for the preliminary hearing is June 29th, but don't hold yourself to it, because there is still a possibility that they could push this out once again. At the same time,
and they probably will. And at that point, we won't see a trial for a couple of years. Neo, I think, took a deal. I heard from Steve Fisher that they probably gave him immunity for telling what happened. So Inquisitive P and chat, I do not think that the deal was, okay, you'll get 2 years with whatever monitored, ankle monitor. Nah, I think it's immunity for his testimony, period. All right. I don't even think it's going to be a lesser charge. I think it's going to be immunity in order to testify. What's up? What are you drinking today? Water? Oh, I like that. I got my typical Red Bull, classic Red Bull. All right, let's continue.
Judge has made it very clear that there is going to be no BS of trying to prolong the inevitable in this situation. Whenever it does finally happen, after we know that they are trying to say that it might last 5 to 6 days, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of more detailed information than what we know of right now. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
All right. Again, you guys have to know that. Let me pull this down. You guys have to know that the evidence is just a mile high. It's as long as the witness list is. All right. Video after video after video after video. Now, also the fact that the prosecution knows, or they allegedly know, that they recovered the text messages between David and Rivas, and they know exactly what they were saying. They're talking about the reference to them having sex, pregnancy, abortion, and the whole laying in wait. All right, they've got David paying for an Uber, and then within 20 minutes, Celeste is allegedly dead, and they've got a crime scene or two. All right. So I just want you to know there is so much evidence, knowing that he had to silence the victim, Celeste, before she ruined his music career. That's a quote. That's a quote from him. Okay. All right. And then look at this. I mean, this is just, this is why I tell you how cocky and egotistical he is. The original song said the name of the car. Now it's just in the back of my car, you died. And listen to the way he yells it. It's like he's a heavy metal guy. I never even heard him do that. But check this out. You died. All right, so in the back of my car, you died, and they're all singing it. And I mean, guys, if he didn't document all of this stuff, I wonder what would have happened to this case. This is what he did to Celeste Rivas. All right, he took some fingers that we're never going to see again, and he cut her up after stabbing her to death and letting her bleed out while allegedly watching her. Now, again, how would they know that? How would they know that? How law enforcement know that? Because they tapped the phone, because they have all the text messages, because the forensic evidence is, I don't even know a word for it. Yes, his voice is horrible and he's evil, but I think that he thought he was, blessed with the Hollywood blessing where you can do whatever the F you want to children and people and whatever. Now we're going to get straight into first we're going to get straight back into the coverage of them talking about, I killed her, who was it? Okay. I killed her with David, we did it, whatever. And then the pregnancy. And then we got so much more discord to dig up for y'all tonight. All right. Let's get into it. Good to see everybody. Mind, but I'll go with the car. All right, there's so much, guys. When we get to the end of this today, y'all are going to be like, damn. If you didn't already know, you're going to be like that.
And volumes of evidence, easy to find if you're willing to go mining online. For example, watch this, Taylor.
It's kind of giving Harley Quinn.
Hold on, I'm going to slow this down. I want you guys to read the words before I stop it and stuff. You can't really hear it, but it shows you witness 1, witness 2. It shows you them talking and what it says. Okay. So I'll let you observe this for yourself before I start pausing it. Witness 1 says, tell me more about Celeste. Now, these people are in the background while she's filming. This is Sakura, whatever her last name is, her Twitch live. And you guys saw her earlier in the bathroom. She's like, oh, it smells in here. Oh, I took a shit. All right. These are the key people that hung out with David. Neo is one of the very key people, and so is Asia. Check this out. They're talking about the killing Celeste and what her body looked like when they were done, what she looked like.
It's kind of giving Harley Quinn. Okay. Aw, cute. I like it. And then, wait, what is this? Stickers? Of course. Oh. Oh.
I know.
Doesn't know. Where's the body glitter?
We go to the USA now.
Where's the body glitter from Claire's?
And guys, she's freaking out. You can tell. She's like, oh shit, did they say that? It even cut for a second. You are, and you don't know what she looked like? Are you you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys saw that. It made her very uncomfortable. Now we have 3 witnesses just in this video. And I'm not even talking about the girls that we see here. I didn't even realize that was Asia next to Sakura. Watch.
Okay.
Aw, cute.
Witness 1 says, yeah, you killed her?
I like
Yeah, me and David.
it. And then, wait, what is this? Stickers.
Look at how uncomfortable she got. Witness 3 says, who? They're all in that bathroom. Maybe they were talking about he did it in the bathroom. We didn't hear. It was not audible. Nobody looked at me.
Doesn't know.
I'm telling you, it sounds like he cut her up in the bathroom. All right. I didn't catch that the first time, but don't worry. We're going to talk about it. Golden Hen, welcome, my friend. Thank you for the 1999 super chat. Hi, Jay and all. Jay's the best, honest, intelligent, and really cares about hearing from all of us. Thank you. You're the voice for victims, and your intellect is so important for all to hear. Well, I do appreciate that. That was really nice of you. Thank you, Golden Hen. You guys are awesome. Are you coming to Vegas? Who's coming to Vegas? Knox says, hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. I know Nancy Grace had this on, but it's real. I showed the first version of it. I saw people in Discord asking how valid it was. So I'm here to validate it for you on Nancy Grace, and I showed you the original copy. So Knox, buckle up, buckle in. We're here. All right. Yeah, she does. She acts crazy, though. I mean, she gets all excited about body glitter, but she was uncomfortable. This is real, Knox. I did my homework, I assure you. And I will show you after this if you'd like. I can show you again the minute and 26 version that came directly from the stream. This is not fake. All right. I saw them questioning that. Don't worry. I was all over Discord and Reddit and TikTok. I did my homework, my friends.
Where's the body glitter?
We gotta be USA now.
Where's the body glitter from Claire's?
Bro, body glitter from Claire's.
Okay, clear glitter or
Okay, chat. I'm gonna show you guys my face makeup.
Jessica Morgan, maybe that is some of the evidence. I mean, if I can find it,